Good afternoon, Sky family. It is time to do our dailies. I'm sorry I'm kind of late today. I was up till like 6 o'clock this morning, so I am exhausted. Decided to stay up playing Pal World with a friend of mine. They did their own personal server for it so we could all play together without using codes and stuff, so we had to start all over. If you have your season pass, don't forget to get your extra candle. And let's pick up our dailies. Right now, the Black Shard event, it is the last one for the day, and it is going on right now for another couple of hours. Let's see, we've got an email. All right. Somehow we're missing one of the, there we go. No, we're still missing somebody. You. Okay. We will gather our candles. And this spirit came yesterday. If you did not click on him, go ahead and click on him. What in the world? Oh. Okay, so we've got a teleporter there leading to something new. And there is a new thing going on. We will check that out after we do our dailies. See where both of those go. And there was an update to the game, so I'm sure it has to do with that. It might be the Moonin thing that's supposed to go on. I'm not sure. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. All right. Oh, that's where they moved the home candle. All right, today's dailies are going to be in the Valley of Triumph, and let's see what today's dailies are. We need to call to 5 players, relive Manta Whisper's memory from the Valley of Triumph, meditate high above the Citadel, and find the candles at the end of the rainbow, which should also be at the Citadel. Let's see if there are some players in here we can call to. There's 3. If we can find some more players in here that we can call to. Collecting their candles or something like that. I really don't like that call sound. Oh, there's a player. And there we go. There is calling to 5 players. Now we need to collect the candles. The first candle will be over here. And I will double check over here to make sure there's not one over here. And there is. The other 2 will be down at the ice rink, which is where the Black Shard event is going on right now. So we will do the Black Shard, which is where the Black Shard event is going on right now. So we will do the Black Shard and collect the other 2 candles before going to the Citadel. And the Citadel is where we always go to on the left side for the upper race. Ice skating is always so hard to control. And we will gather our candles first. And there is our black shard event right there. So we will go ahead and handle this. And one of my followers is tagging along, it looks like, to join me on today's adventure. Alright, and there is our wax. There we go. Now, before I get my other candles, I'm going under here to get the candle underneath. And then I will come back up and gather the other two candles. Which should be probably up here or around the gates. There's the third one, and there is our fourth one. Now that is to the lower race there. The upper race is this direction, which you go through the citadel first. And two of our quests will be there. Let me make sure that we don't have, all three will be in there. The spirit we need will also be in there. Now there are a couple of places they could actually make the altar. Sometimes it's right up above us. We'll just make sure it's not there. Nope. Sometimes it is right here where that circle is, but it's not. We'll go gather the rainbow first, and it'll be up there near the top then, more than likely. All right, there is the rainbow. And I see the spirit we need is right down here. See him glowing. Someone else has already started it. And doing long calls to find the pieces that we need. And there are several people splitting up to find them. There's one that direction. There, got it. And they're just little blue spots of light. So they are a little more difficult to see sometimes. There's one right there. and that person is chasing that one. And they move constantly, so you do have to search for them. Some are high, some are low, and they move. All right, there is that. And right here is where we need to meditate. And today's question for the meditation is, what character traits are you happy to have? And I would probably say friendship. All right, there is our daily quest for today. So I am going to head back to Avery and hand these quests in. There they are, all handed in. We will sit at the bar and get our daily cinnamon roll. And then they will shut the bar down and it will be done for the day. And let's go get our daily candles, which today are going to be in the Golden Wasteland. First place you always want to check is right there, because sometimes there will be one right there. Sometimes they're near those stairs, or it can be over here. So there is one right there. So there is our first candle. And anytime you're with a friend and you jump through there, you will always lose connection with each other. That is normal. That always happens. And I'm going to collect the wax over here in these areas first before we go on. All right, now I'm back over here. I never really liked this area because it is so dark. It is hard for my eyes to see in this area. Someone already got our wax for us, so we just need to collect it. That makes it so much easier. And we check the one other spot over here where there is some more wax together. There we go. Now off to the door. And sometimes there is a candle by the door. We shall see. Sometimes not. Not today. All right. What did she say? Oh, yeah. This is our first area with the dark dragon. I used to stand behind that pillar to the right and then wait for him to pass by after he attacked the light creature and went on the pipes to get across. Now, while he's going after the light creature, I just come over here and went on the pipes to get across. Now, while he's going after the light creature, I just come over here and try to avoid him. And we'll get the stuff in here. And the dragon's noises, that was him attacking the light creature. Usually he does that as you come in. He was a little behind, which means he probably got, someone's probably spotted him. All right, there are 3 spots the candle can be in this area that I know of. And we'll go up to the top here to check the first spot. I always go to this right here where the wing light is, usually to get my mana back or wing light back in that little tunnel there. And now that that dragon's gone, we can go through here. If there is one, it could be down here, but we will get the wax. The candle is not here. And there are 2 dragons that patrol this area. Oh, and one is coming. So we will get up here in this corner and wait for it to pass. You can hear them coming before you ever see them. Oh, there's the other one. Stay up here, Nye. Until he passes. All right. Now that he's passed, we can come up. Sometimes you got to be patient in this area. Oh. Second spot would be right there on top of that. And it is not there. So we are going to come up here and wait because that dragon is about to go to the 3rd spot. And I don't want to be spotted by that dragon. Whoa. And get my energy back. The 3rd spot is straight ahead where the doorway is. And the dragon is coming. And get my energy back. The 3rd spot is straight ahead where the doorway is. And the dragon is coming below us. So I'm waiting for him to pass. Because he goes to that doorway. And he can come from either direction. He can go the direction he is, or he can come from that side and come straight through the middle of where we're standing. While he's circling that way, I'm going to go behind him and gather this candle, and that will be our second candle right there. And from here, instead of going to the last area, the battleground straight ahead, we're going to go to the battleground through Crab Fields, because sometimes there is a candle on the ship in Crab Fields. So we're going to go to Crab Fields first, and I like to get up high to avoid the dragons. And we're going straight to that doorway ahead. And I go down once I get close, because there is a dragon, as you see, that patrols this area. There we go. All right. There are two spots on the ship that the candle can be. It can be on the front or the back. And I always go over here and do the back. Spots on the ship that the candle can be. It can be on the front or the back. And I always go over here and do the back first, because I like to collect the wax that is where this rock is right there. And okay, the dragon has passed, so we will go back here first. Somebody's, I guess, already gotten it. So I will go back here first, and it is not there. It would be like right here. If it's not there, if you need to hide from the dragon, you can hide right in here until he passes, and he will not see you here. He is on the right side of the ship right now, so we're going to go this way. The other side of the ship. And there is our third candle right there. And now to get to the battleground, we are going to go this direction. But I do like to gather the wax that is on the pipe. You do have to watch for the crabs in this area, though. There are a lot of crabs. And Naya is helping with the knocking over the crabs. So that's very helpful. Thank you, Naya. Or Nia, I'm not sure how to say your name. I'm sorry. In this next area for the battleground, you won't see any dark dragons unless somebody lights the temple up. If they light the temple up, you will have like 3 dragons show up. So hopefully nobody will light it on our way. We're going to go straight to the top first, and if the candle is not there, it will be lower. But I like to start off at the top first just to see if it's up there. And that is the spot. Also, next to it is where a wing light would be up here near the top. And the candle is there. If you needed the wing light, the first wing light in this area would be right there. And the candle is right here. Now, if this candle were not here, and that is our last candle, it would be right down here, and I will show you. I like to get this wax first. It will be right there on the rock to my right. It would be right next to this right here. So that would be where your second spot is. And in this area, there is a second wing light behind that pole to the right there. And there's the altar there in between the 2 poles. And there's also a wing light inside the temple. So once you would gather your 2 wing lights for this area, which there is where the second wing light is, You would then come over to the altar and you would light this altar and then go inside the temple. But as soon as you light it, you head straight for the gates. As you see, there are gates right there to the temple. You would run towards that because that would activate the 3 dark dragons. And I guess Naya is going to do that, I guess, to show you. But you would head straight over here. And as you see all the lights coming on for the dragons. The 3 dragons have been activated and they are patrolling now. And you can see them there. And I believe there's just the 3 of them. And your last wing light for this area would be right over here. Right there. I'll go ahead and get the candles at the altar. And this is where you would bring the spirits right there. You would light those candles. And if you were in this area and had not opened all your gates up and you were opening your last gate up, after you did the altar, that straight ahead would open up and you would go through there, that doorway, and that would take you to, and there's your map, that would take you to the vault area for your last gate to be open. All right, back to Avery. That is the daily candles, the daily quest, and the black shard. Now we're going to check out the new events and see where these people take us. All right. I guess instead of doing that one first, we're going to check this one out first and see where he is taking us. This is going to be for a new event. Oh, it's taking us to the peaks. Okay, so there is something going on at the peaks now. And here's our little quest dude for this event. Spirits are out to experience the great outdoors. Pitch your tent, then go explore others' campsites. Okay. Get event tickets, light from the shrine every day. Okay. So this is our new event, and in here you will be able to get a free, what is that, a mask it looks like? Yes, 3 masks. Might as well. Usually there's more than 1 item, but all right, let's go see. And you can sit here and dine with the spirit here if you wanted to. Okay. And here are spirits also that you will activate. And you do want to activate these because, as you notice, they will each have a wing light, and you will gain those wing lights once you go to Eden. So make sure you click on those and gather those while the spirit is here. Okay. Now let's see what this spirit has. And get his wing light. And I always like to get the hearts too. Watch out, kitty. And let's see. All right, and that is the last items that he offers. Okay, let's check this spirit out here. Usually there's 4 spirits. I'm only seeing these 3. And don't forget to get his wing light. And I will gather his heart. Let's see. Okay, those are the last 2 items he has. Looks like some type of jar. I'm not sure what that is. All right. Here is our 4th. Is that our 4th spirit? It acts like a spirit, but I don't know. So I guess there are only 3 spirits then. And let's go over here. And you can sit here and just collect the wax. You would be able to get a certain amount of wax in this area. And with this being a new adventure, there will be usually 15 tickets in here to collect. So I will have to try to find those tickets. And there is our 5 daily tickets right there by coming over to the memory. All right. And it will give it to us over time. So you'll just have to sit and wait for the 5 tickets to come to you, basically. They did that during the flowers where they had the sunflowers as well. I guess that's why it said pitch a tent and just wait. And during the winter, they had the little carousel, and you would just ride the carousel around, until you collected all of the tickets. But this will give you 5 tickets as you wait for this over time. It takes a few minutes to do. But there will be 15 hidden tickets in here also. And so I will have to find where those hidden tickets are. And in between this, you can always come over here and gather the wax and then back to gather your tickets until you get all 5, and then it will not give you any more. So you can go back and forth between the wax and the ticket spots. And let's see what the emojis, emotes were that they gave us. That's one of them. And let's see what the other 2 spirits. One gave us that. And one gave us that whistle call. So that is the emotes that the spirits gave you. If you like those emotes, you could get all 4 levels of it. Yep. Thank you for joining. And thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. And Naya is wanting to advance our friendship tree. And gather more wax while we wait on our tickets. All right, we have our 5 tickets for today. So that is all the tickets we will get. What did she say? Look, marshmallow and marshmallow. I'm not sure where marshmallow is. Oh, roast a marshmallow. Okay, she's wanting to roast a marshmallow. That's cute. Okay, now we're going to go back and going to check out the other spirit and see where they went. Because there were 2 that took us somewhere. It may take us in here as well. But let's go see where that other spirit... Wait, what does she want? Where? Once you have a friend, you can talk to each other just by hitting the center square on your remote. And she's wanting to take us somewhere. I'll go ahead and light this for her to give her some energy. I'm not seeing what she's seeing, if she's seeing something. Don't know what. Oh, roasting marshmallows. Okay, I see what she's talking about. She's wanting to roast marshmallows. Okay, so we will go back to Sky, or to Avery, and see where the other spirit takes us. Hello, welcome to Sky, Children of the Light. All right, let's see where this other spirit wants to guide us to. This is the spirit you will use for the Avery quest line. But let's see where the spirit wants to take us. This is a new, brings us to the same spot. That's what I was figuring. I don't know why they put 2 spirits to come to the same spot. That's different. But this is your main quest spirit right here. This is the one that you will use once you gather your tickets. He has items to purchase. Not only will you be able to purchase with the tickets, like the tent, you can get it for 12 tickets. There are a couple of things for 12 tickets, all 3. And that's one thing item for 10 tickets. So sometimes they have all candles and tickets, and this time they have all ticket items. So by the end of this, if you gather the extra 15 tickets and the 5 tickets a day, you will have enough to purchase all the items that he has. So make sure you find where the 15 tickets are, and I will look later and try to find them and see if I can do a video. I probably won't do that today, but I will try to make a video after I find where the tickets are. And there's usually tutorials out there too for people to find the tickets are. And there's usually tutorials out there too for people to find. But it looks like there are only the 3 visiting spirits here with this. And then you can have a drink with that spirit. So that is our new area. So that will do it for Sky for today. You can just sit here and collect wax until it stops giving you wax if you want. And you can play with these spirits here also and just sit down and enjoy the time sitting by the campfire collecting your wax. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. This is a free-to-play MMO. I do like the way they do Sky because it is not like most MMOs where you battle mobs and PvP and all that kind of stuff. It is more of a chill adventure type game where you can dress up because your outfit doesn't matter for anything. Not like regular games, do with regular MMOs where you have to have a certain amount of mana or this or that. So it's all just based on the appearance that you want to look like. So that makes that a lot more fun as well because you can dress however you want, not have to worry about it. And then you have a bunch of stories. There are daily quests. People do daily candle runs once a week. Some people will go to Eden, and then you have to go collect all your wing lights again after going to Eden. So it is just a chill game. Oh, I don't know of any spirit I missed in the 9-colored deer area. I guess I will have to go look because I don't remember any spirit that I've missed in there. I will definitely go back to the 9-colored deer and look. And for those wondering where the 9-colored deer is, I will show you. The princess. I've already done the storyline in the 9-colored deer. Let's see. If you go in the past memory area, you have all your past memories. Dear Van Gogh is a new one that's there in the center. You've got the little prince there. You've got Moonin. You've got Aurora. And all of these are quest lines as well, story lines. You have, this is what when I joined, was the Two Embers, the Lost City, the Two Embers Part 1. And this is the 9-colored deer. And when you first start in this area, it can be a little scary because you will have people have to fight, go up against a dark dragon that searches you out in here, which I think that's the quest this person's doing right there. That's why he was turning red. And then the deer comes and saves you. And it starts a whole little storyline in here. Where you help the deer and the other people. But I will have to look and see if I can find the spirit they're talking about because I don't know of any other spirits in here besides the ones I've already done. And if you're wanting to do this area, once you get in here, this person over here, and it will decorate that wall as you do the story. But this lady right here will give you the whole quest line. And that's the only one thing I've not purchased from her. But I did that storyline. It opened this whole area up. I'm out of wax. Have to get some more mana before I can go up. Yes, it is free to play. There are items that you can purchase, but you don't have to purchase to play the game. Like the season pass. If you purchase the season pass, which lasts like 70 days or so, you will be able to get extra stuff that other players won't be able to get. See, I've already got that spirit. And there is a wing light right here. I will go ahead and get my mana back from him. But I will have to search this area for the spirit he's talking about. And you won't be able to go through the tunnel to get the other wing light in there until after you finish the storyline, because the tunnel to ahead and to the left in the clouds, it will not let you through until after you finish the storyline. And you see there's a whole little storyline area here. I'm going to see if I can find this spirit that this person is talking about. Clouds will replenish your energy as well. I'll check up here first, and then I will look lower to see if there is a spirit I am missing. I did not check this entire area out here. There is a wing light that stands right there as well. I don't see any lights from any spirits. You will see spirits from afar. They will glow like either blue or purple or like a orangey color if you need that spirit. Behind the throne. Okay. Well, the throne is down here in the temple. So this area, the palace. So we will go look in there. I would have thought I would have found any spirits in here while I was doing the storyline. Okay. Let's light this to go up. And there comes the elevator. All right, so we will double check this area really good. Might as well collect candles while we're in here. They do have a lot of candle wax hidden along the walls. As you can see, they're all along the walls. They're single candles mainly, but hey, every little bit helps. We just spent a bunch of wax. This is stuff you would do on a regular candle run. All right. I'm not going to do that side. We'll go back here. You do come back here also during the storyline. Not seeing anything in here, but I have never checked like any of these up here. Doesn't look like you can go in them anyway. Yeah, they're just... there she is. Okay, there is a spirit back here that I have missed. So if you're missing that spirit, then you will need to come here to do this. And I've been in here before, and I have never seen this spirit. And she's telling the story, basically, of the 9-colored deer. You have to hit it just right to get it. And you can see the princess there with her father. And the orange light will go to our spirit now. And we can light the spirit, and then we will have that spirit. And that is how you gather spirits in this game. And make sure you click the emoji that they teach you. All right, now we have that spirit. So we are good to go. All right, now we can go back. And we will go back there and see about that 4th spirit. And let's see, we'll take this spirit over here to get there. And there she is. Okay. So I guess if the other spots don't show up for you, all you see is the circle like I was seeing, then you will have to go do whatever spirits those are to get them active so that you can collect. All right. And now I've purchased what I'm going to from her. I could purchase her cape, her hair, and you can see what she's wearing, her outfit. If you wanted her outfit, her cape, and her hair, you could purchase them. I don't really care for it. Same thing with these guys. You can always purchase the stuff that they have to offer. There is the jar that he carries on his back. You can see his... Now his cape's okay. It's more like a scarf. I do like his hair. And this one, more of a regal robe. But that is the 4 spirits. I figured there were 4. All right. So that will do it for Sky for today. Thank you guys for joining along with me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you next time on our daily adventure. Thank you guys. Bye.